This is the Ebola of our changing world. I'll be right back. Please stay with me. Janet Yellen. She is the US Treasury Secretary. And she went to China and she met with the Chinese premier, Li Guang, you know, Li Guang. And the visit was to talk to the Chinese government about overcapacity. In other words, she's saying that the Chinese factories are producing too much products and services to the world. And it's going to be throwing the global economy out of sync. In other words, the Chinese are producing too much. And but here's a deal here. The West, particularly America, are the only ones who are complaining. The West, including America, of course, makes up less than 14% of the global population. Yet they are the one who's talking about over capacity. Now, China is producing high quality goods at affordable prices. And the global south, which former colonies of the West, understand this. The global south are buying a lot of products from China because they're high quality and the prices are affordable. Now, the West does not do that. Their prices are always really high. The West basically priced the global south out of the market. Yeah. Take, for example, the West. You look at these German cars, BMW, Mercedes Benz. These are very expensive vehicles. So are a lot of these American vehicles. They're very, very expensive. Now, China is producing battery operated vehicles that are a lot less expensive than what the Western countries are producing. And these vehicles are beautiful, high quality, better than what the West are producing. So people of the global south got it. There's no complaint coming from the global south. But the West is up in arms. For the West, it's a zero-sum game. Either they win or whoever they declare war against must lose. I mean, what does the West actually offer? Endless wars, assassination of leaders they don't like, putting in their puppet government, spreading propaganda, hate, division. China is not about that. China is about helping, you know, emerging economies and their people to be better. But no, all the US and its allies want is to control, make sure these people remain poor. And whenever there's a disaster, they run in and they say, "Oh, we have some aid here. We can help you out. Don't worry about it. You can't depend on people to continue to feed you. It's just like during COVID. The West were the first to be getting the high quality vaccine. Right? People in the global south were the last to get. It was a life and death situation. They take care of theirs first. So, I mean, this trip that Janet Yellen had made to China to tell them to slow down on production because you're overproducing. Now, I mean, I'm going to give you a scenario. And this is a hypothetical case. It's like her going to Jamaica, saying to the US government, you know, that guy named Usain Bolt, he is winning every race. We can't win. Right? He's overproducing on the field. So what we want you to do is to tell him that when he's running, is to drift back so that we can win. You know, hypothetical, it's like that. No one else is supposed to grow, to have good health care, affordable products and services coming from China. No. The West want to manipulate the market, create inflation so that they can make more money. Prices go up, it stays up. China is the only country right now that priced the global south back into the market because we're priced out by the West every day. So we are having affordable goods and services, and they don't want that. And yet they talk about democracy. But at the same time, on the other side, we must contain the world. China and those who wants to grow. We got to contain them. I thought we were in a market economy. It's not capitalism anymore. We got to contain. It looks bad, really bad. So, looking at that visit by Janet Yellen to tell China to cut back on their factories' output is a horrible thing for the 87% of the world. I think it's bad. And they talk about sanctioning. That's another thing they're using. Seize your money, your resources. It's a sanction because you are now a threat, as they call it. This is the eyeballer on our changing world.